What's up, Blizzard Nation? Welcome back to Strictly Blizzness, episode 185. We've lost it before we even had it.
I just cannot.
Yeah. Presented by Edge VR Arcade and Sean Edigans and Creative Edge, and I hope soon to be cousins. So,
we still don't know.
not whether they'll do Strictly still, but I think they're still in. So yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I love going there. I got there last night and I was on the phone with Helen at the time, and I came around and the woman said to me, "Oh, I was wondering when you were going to get here." And Helen was like, "Mom, do you do that every Sunday night after church?" I'm like, "I didn't think I did, but maybe I do. I don't know." Anyway, love cousin subs. Frequent the establishment.
Yes. I know, because I picked up an order to go and it was pretty awesome. So,
yeah.
Where do you want to start today?
Wherever you want to.
I mean, you do big news for the home opener right out of the gates before we go into league stuff.
Yeah, let's do that.
Awesome.
Let's do that.
Well,
we are behind the scenes here.
Yeah. So we have, that is our Faith and Family Date. We've shared that before. We are approved to run a longer halftime. I believe Todd called it a marathon when he texted me the other day. So,
Yeah. I guess I can talk about that. I did not get approval, but I also did not get
to talk about the halftime time.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But you go ahead and do your thing, and then I'll talk about my.
But it
thing.
was funny because he said, "Yes, your marathon is approved." But we have a new artist joining us on the, I'm going to call it up and coming. She is amazing. She can sing the paint off the wall. Jamie McDonald. And we have a message from Jamie to you, Blizzard Nation. Right meow.
What's up, Green Bay? This is Jamie McDonald, and I am so excited to let you guys know that I'll be joining the Green Bay Blizzard Family Fun Day on Sunday, March 15th. It's going to be affordable family fun, something for everybody there, and I get to do the halftime show, which it's my first time doing that, so I'm super, super stoked. You guys can get your tickets at greenbayblizzard.com, and I can't wait to see you there. Go Blizz!
Did you say meow?
I did, yes. So pretty awesome. She's got some great singles out, and those of you who listen to music in the industry, you will recognize her from a track with Toby Mac, a track with Lauren Daigle.
Yes, Lauren.
Yes, and she is
that's the only ones I know.
Yeah, she's currently on tour with Phil Wickham on a huge tour, so it's going to be awesome. She'll be one of those that after you've come to our game, you're like, boy, we saw her before.
Mm-hmm.
She's good, great. It's going to be awesome. It'll be at halftime again. She is excited.
So is her tour right now going to end like when our season starts?
I think there's just ironically a break in the Phil Wickham tour that we were able to get her. So
because even being on tour with him will bring her notoriety,
Yes. Yep.
notoriety as well by the time she gets to our opening game.
Yeah, so really excited. So that was a huge shout out to Patrick Gear, who has helped guide 4 years of Faith and Family artists now. So all of them have been great.
Yes.
Yep.
Very much so. All right. Well, let's talk about said halftime and why it's being called a marathon. So historically, we've had how long of a halftime? 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
And you normally ask for...
That one I left alone.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 20 minutes is about what we normally ask for. Or we always say, no, it's going to be said 20 minutes.
Outside of the Faith and Family game, we didn't really monkey with extending a 20-minute halftime.
Yeah.
Yep.
But would we extend it to 25? Like, how long is our halftime going to be?
On that game?
Yeah.
25. That is approved. Yep.
So 25 minutes, which is literally more than double what halftime is going to be.
Yep.
So I have a list of things I can talk about. That was not on the list not to talk about, but I am going to talk about it.
That's 21 minutes and the players get 4.
Correct.
Yep.
And so let's break this down a little bit. So we are going to, much like the NFL has changed to, other than Super Bowl Sunday, a shortened halftime. So halftime is now 12 minutes on the NFL level, and that is what we're going to with our games as well. So those of you that wait till halftime to go and get your burgers, brats, whatever at the Resh need to pick up the pace. So if you're going to go and have to stand in line and you don't want to miss the kickoff on the second half, you might want to leave a little bit before halftime starts. So that's just a warning, is that will feel very different. You don't think that 8 minutes makes a difference, but it does. And so really what's going to end up happening, I was talking to Larry about it, and he's like, so basically we're going to get the guys off the field, stand in the hallway for 2 minutes and come back out. And I said, yeah, except for the first game, because they need that 4 minutes of warm up prior to the game starting. It's really important that you don't cool them off too much. But you also need to give them a break before you start the second half. So you heard it here, 12-minute halves is what we're going towards. Now, some of us have things like the concert. Some of us do other things that are very important to our brand locally. So we've asked for permission to go over. And that just is the way that it is. In our case, we had the concert already planned prior to making this change.
There are a couple other that I don't know what the rule will be. That'll be fun to see if we can.
Yeah,
on
how we're
certain
gonna do
games,
it.
it might be, which is something you and I can talk about later.
I mean,
on
maybe the
certain-
players
Yep.
are going to be running around with our snowstorm on the field. I
Having to
mean,
pick
it is
up,
freeze
yeah.
field, so
As I broke it down, once I got that news, there is no instance where we would never need more than 15, and some we're gonna have 2 performers on the time at the same time. I have no idea. I mapped out in
How are
a
you gonna
document. I'll have to run through Kathy and then see if there's any other anomalies where we can do the 15. So
you're saying you're going to have 2 different things happening on
yeah.
each, so we
In
don't
order
know
to
what
accommodate prior halftime performers who were already in the loop. Yes. Yep.
to watch. Oh, so you might have
2
flag
separate
football.
entities might get a different end zone. Yes.
You
Yeah.
might have flag football in one end zone and Green Bay Elite in the other.
Yeah, maybe not that. Probably 2 sports, not a dance cheer
Okay.
team. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, they could be cheering for the people that are in the other end zone.
Yes.
Anyway, so it's going to affect the stuff that we were able to do at halftime for our kiddos. The snowstorm being the biggest thing, because that takes up time. So we
Yeah.
have to be able to get all of those balls off of the field and be able to get back into regular production of the game.
Yep.
And I think that's probably the biggest announcement that I do have. Let me check my notes. Because there was a lot that we just recently came out with. So that's huge news. I can't tell you that. Also huge news, which I
thought
cannot
you meant
share.
the snowstorm. I'm like, oh, you're
No.
reading your phone. Yeah.
I'm reading my actual phone. Ooh, this is really cool, but I can't tell you that either. So it looks like announcements are going to start the week of November 17th. So we're going to have another show here before some of this stuff comes out. I really can't leak it. If it gets leaked, then I'm absolutely going to talk about it, but I'm not leaking it. There's not going to be any announcements Thanksgiving week. Huge announcement on December 1st and on December 9th. And then the full schedule release will happen on December 15th. So we have the schedule done, but we're not releasing it until later in December for a lot of different reasons. I think the biggest thing that I can highlight is we as ownership have made a big commitment to the league. And Ryan can say agree, not agree from what he knows at this point, to up our productions. And it's both the productions that you see and where you see them. And
Yes,
I'll
I
leave it
agree.
at that.
I concur.
Yeah, big stuff. Big stuff happening with the league. The IFL network will still be there. We'll talk about where you'll see our games and stuff like that later. I mean, obviously VOD, they're on the IFL network. That is still our brand, where we'll house things, where you can catch old games, all of that. So big stuff coming in the next couple of weeks. What else do you want to talk about from our schedule standpoint?
I don't know.
We don't really want to release any other
Right.
theme nights at this point.
Yeah, one of our pieces will be right in the midst of what you just shared there. So we'll unpack that one.
Oh, and we're going to have to, sorry, Todd, we're going to have to release that one with the date.
I mean, based on what you shared before we went on air, that, again,
Yeah.
as long as we say subject to change. So, yeah.
Well, that's not changing, though.
Yep.
But that's a big one. That happens December
2nd. And that's about all we'll say on that one.
December 2nd, we make the announcement. Then we'll talk about it on this show. And then right after that, the full schedule should come out. So, yeah. Lots of good stuff happening. I'm excited for the league. I'm excited for what this means, what this looks like. It's one of those things where if it doesn't work, I don't know what would. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. To me, yes. To them, no.
To them, and they're like, what the heck is she talking about? I do have a funny, and I don't know if you saw it. So do you ever follow Off the Wall?
No.
Sports?
No. I've actually left all the IFL forums, and I let Ben tell me if something bad happened.
So I thought it was our post. So I sent the thing to Ben saying, wow, on the edge, but really cool. And he's like, what? And I said, you're off the wall. Or I didn't say you're off the wall. I said, we want one of these. I want one. That's what it was. I want one was spectacular. And he was like, what are you talking about? So then I finally saw, it was from Off the Wall. So Off the Wall, those of you that follow these peeps, I will give them a shout out on two things. The first is they had 3 people sitting at a table, and one person was opening up a box, and it's a former commercial that you've seen, right? They're taking a ship out of the box. And instead of the ship showing, they have a picture of one of our players on it, and the person that's opening the box has a Blizzard face.
Okay.
And next to them, or kind of across the table, is an Arizona Rattler face, and next to them is an IFL logo face. And when we, the Blizzard, take the thing out of the box, the Arizona says to the IFL, I want one of those. Well, clearly, because you've gotten all of them. So it was very, very funny. It was funny. And then this last week, they did one where they're changing our name to the Bay Area Blizzard because we picked up the Bay Area, couple Bay Area players.
Fair.
And think about it. I mean, that team went dormant, so those players have to go somewhere.
Yep.
Why not go to another place that has Bay in the name?
And they were 2 games out of playing against us. So, yes,
Correct.
We almost had Battle of the Bays. So
Right. Anyway, that's my funny for this week.
That's awesome.
I don't like to give them normally shout outs, but this was actually funny. So I laughed. I did laugh. I don't know if Corey found it funny, but
Fair.
I did. And I mean, at this point, what can we do? We have to find the silver lining wherever it may be. I think that there's been so much dissected around buying a team versus developing a team, and which coaches in the IFL are good at developing and which are good at stealing. That's really all I got on that. So there's that. So yeah.
Right on. Yeah, I don't know if there's nothing else I want to unpack regarding the theme nights. So we'll go from walk to run real fast once we can. So
yeah, and then there'll be so much to cover before the holidays and getting tickets. Now, are tickets on sale?
No.
They
Season
aren't.
tickets are,
Okay.
and then Flex will hit on Black Friday like they always do. So you'll see stuff out.
So
from Kathy
season
and I.
tickets are on sale now?
Yep.
Even though they don't know dates?
Correct.
Okay, so you can get your season tickets now. Pick your seats. You just don't know when you're going to be filling those seats at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Because I thought I saw something for season tickets being on sale, and someone asked me about it, and I said, I'm pretty sure they are. And then I thought, wait a minute, we didn't announce dates yet. So you're buying them blind as to when it would be other than that first game.
Correct.
That we know for sure.
Yep.
And do we have a lot of front seats available?
Yeah, there are still
Front row?
some. Yeah, there are still some front row inventory available. So you can just go to our website, and I think there's a form you can fill out that drops you to Ben or Nap, and then one of us will reach out. So
Yeah, I think the other thing I did want to talk about, because it's a big deal for one of our vendors, and that's WonderSign. we are revamping the look of the field.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that at all?
Yeah, the dasher boards will, even though we're all brand new next year, will be brand new again. That's what I care to say on that.
That's not the exciting part. So, when we update this broadcast piece, we have to update the look. And so one of the things that we did not have, and if you go out, there are various people in the league that had it. We didn't. Although our dasher boards looked great, if you looked at them individually, they looked fantastic because they told your story as the person who bought said dasher. But if you looked at them as a whole, you might have a pink one next to a white one, next to a green one, to a black one, and that just looked like hodgepodge. So now we're going to have a common color / theme across all of them. Their logos will still pop. I think they'll look fantastic. But we came up with a new look and a new take on Freeze Field. So
true.
Yeah. So that's also a good thing that has come out of our broadcast piece that we're talking about. Joey also had some exciting stuff to discuss on Friday, which of course I can't get into, but you'll be hearing him elsewhere and doing all kinds of different things. So very proud of him and happy for him because he's graduating in May. So he's going to be in the workforce come May.
True.
Yeah. So I think those were most of the things that I wanted to talk about, but we have some news to unveil. I think we did it on social media. We added someone to our office.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know if we added it on social media.
Uh-oh. We need to add it.
We just explained the nap thing, so yes.
We explained the nap thing, but we also said that meant an opportunity for someone else to come in. So do you want to talk about who came in? And we can probably even show a picture of him, here.
Yeah, I'm sure we could do that, yes. Just don't let me forget when we finish to send that to Sean. So
hopefully we have a headshot of him.
Yeah. Tyler Lancel, who was with us 2 years as an intern and designed a lot of what you see graphically around the Rush Center, even some merch, even some logos and other things, is now part of the team in regards to graphic design, schools and groups, and just kind of picking up some of the stuff as NAP transitions, but it's still part of the fam here. And it's exciting because we have a track record of people who have interned for us, work for us, and there's another one. So
so he's one of the Tylers that we talked about at the end of last season. Welcome
Congrats,
aboard,
Tyler. Yep.
In other family news, one of the Wilhelms had a birthday this past weekend.
Oh yeah,
the younger one, not the older one.
Nice. So
you know who you are. So happy birthday.
Yep.
And hi Ashley, how are you? I forgot to say hi to you. We still love you, even though you're in Arizona.
Nice.
We love you.
Fair.
And you can be in Arizona. We have Arizona fans.
Yep.
But what else do you know?
I saw a movie that you are still trying to go see.
Yeah, and I haven't yet, but now I'm really excited to go see it. Maybe I'll go see it tonight.
Yeah, I saw Tron.
Yeah. And you liked it?
I did. I actually liked it a lot.
So it's, again, one of those times where we don't follow what's being said about movies.
Yeah, the reviews and box office numbers don't do this one justice, in my opinion. I thought they did a really good job. So
I think that with this one in particular, there are a lot of people that are like, and you said the girls had to watch the other ones to get caught up. Did you really need it to go see this? You know the premise.
Not really. They do a good job at the beginning of kind of taking you through the prior two movies at warp speed briefly. The girls didn't watch the original. Kirsten watched the original and the sequel because the original was super dated and it didn't hold their attention. So it made a lot more sense to me having seen all three, but you can absolutely go see them.
Is it a reboot of the franchise?
No.
Okay, so that's why I think people didn't realize the ramifications of the past to this, and unfortunately didn't give it enough credence. And I'm sorry, but a lot of people are just sick of remakes and the names staying and what have you.
Yeah. There's probably some of that, right? And I think they did a great job, but it probably got caught in that. Oh, it's just another sequel, prequel, blah
Right.
blah blah. Nothing original's coming,
Right.
but I thought it was really good. I think it's actually really relevant to
AI.
AI and
yeah.
bringing it to the real world. So, yep.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I will have to go and see
I
it
will go
now.
see it. Very family friendly, and yep.
It didn't look like it would be though, based on
Yeah, it's definitely darker than all the other
Okay.
Trons, just because it. Yeah.
it blows them
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Yep.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like they get
Yep.
oh, you're gone.
Yes. Yep.
Anyway. What I'm really excited to see, because Mr. Powell is in it, but also just because it looks really, really good. Another remake
Running Man.
is Running Man.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man, that
He
looks
was on the screen, or Macy was on the screen with Greg Marcus promoting that as the last trailer before Tron started. Yeah,
Really?
saying, "Yeah, come see it. You need to see it in a big screen." And yeah,
nice.
yep.
Nice. And there's one that comes out this weekend with Jennifer Lopez. It's something about the kiss of the Spider Woman or something like that.
Never even saw a trailer.
I just saw it yesterday and went, what? So I'm going to have to go see that. It's kind of a musical / must be seen on the big screen thing. So who knows?
Yeah.
Not that she's a great actress, but I do like the flamboyancy that I saw
Sure.
on screen of what they're doing. But sorry, J-Lo, you need to stick to the recording studio. And even that, I'm not. Oh, I'm just getting bad. It's getting worse. It's just getting worse. Anyway, she's a beautiful woman, though.
Yeah.
I will give her that. Anyway, I think that's all I have.
Yeah, the only thing I'd have as we have unpacked the Sports Emporium transition here is just please stay tuned to social media in
Yes.
regards to when the current office will not be inhabited, when we'll be out there. Also, I believe next Monday you got an email. There's a Monday Night Football game, so it makes us in a tough spot to be at our office next Monday. Assuming Ben will post something, but
Yeah, and I don't know that we're having people frequent our office
No.
these days. The sign outside will come down sooner than the move.
Yep.
Because we'll want to put it on the new building as soon as we can. But once they see the sign down, they'll figure that we're not there. So, yeah.
exciting.
I'm looking forward to it. We just have to figure out the door situation. Larry's just like, what? How can it not have a door into the facility? Anyway. all good
Indeed.
stuff.
What I got?
What I got.
Back to weekly, so we'll see you next week.
Hopefully we can give you some news. I mean, maybe we chose weekly too quick, but
yeah, maybe. So if you see an amended release of this and we're not here next week, we apologize.
well, we can start talking merch next week, can't we?
Yeah, none
of
of
the
that's
stuff that-
designed yet, but yes.
Okay, we're not talking about that next week.
Between new boards, theme nights, and all the promo items and footballs, that one's coming. But yep.
Well, but we normally don't have new merch for Black Friday.
Right. It's just the flex plans, and it's usually the kickoff party. We've unveiled it prior to the kickoff party, but yeah.
We could do maybe a special on a merch item from last season that,
Sure.
we need to move out. I do have a question for
Sure.
you, only because I went in that room the other day. We still have some balls and stuff to give to playgrounds, don't we?
Yeah, we're still delivering those.
Oh, we
Yep,
are?
yep.
Okay.
And delivering them through this season as well. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So I'm not expecting all those to go down to 0
Correct.
boxes because there will still be some for next season.
Yes. Yep.
Are they coming back and doing new things next season?
Yeah. Yeah.
And who do we
Yes.
thank for that?
Total Energy Systems. Hopefully that was right, not Solutions. Sorry. There's an article literally by the time you'll see this that I got to do the business news with the friends over there at Total Energy. So yeah,
Nice.
because they caught wind of the Powered Up Playgrounds thing. So that group has written some incredible articles on Franchise of the Year and Executive of the Year, and they are kind of hitching their wagon to us. So it's kind of cool when we do stuff in the community.
We do a lot of community-based things, so it makes sense to have that shared in the business news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was well written again. That group was great. So
Yeah, and those of you in our community, if you're trying to get involved in the community, you really need to talk to us because we're known for getting people involved. So please give us a call. Not that you're watching Strictly, but maybe you are. I don't know. Yeah, message us.
Yeah.
But do we have any questions we had to cover? I didn't see any new ones.
I don't think so. Nope.
Yeah. All right.
Should we hit him with it?
Let's hit him with it.
Go Blizz. Don't forget to like, follow,
subscribe,
share,
and ring that notification bell to get all of our content in your inbox.